You're welcome again, to our YouTube channel, yo. You're welcome today to our YouTube channel. We're so happy that you watch our YouTube videos, and we are really happy. So if this is your first time, you can just click the subscribe button and also the notification button so that you will always be notified when we upload a new video. So today we want to talk about something interesting.
Yeah.
What are we talking?
No, you're at the end of the house. Continue. Me, I'm just a supporting striker.
End of us. Are we doing Big Brother Nigeria? My friend, talk this thing. Head of house. Is this Big Brother Nigeria you are doing?
Being a Christian is not enough to have a successful marriage. I know you have raised your eyebrow. I know. But it's my husband has sent me. Being a Christian is not enough to have a successful marriage. It's not what you sent me, I said.
Okay, yeah. When we were about to get married,
Okay.
there's
I
something.
me and you.
Not me and you.
Okay.
There's something our parents, right, Christian parents, they always say, like, as long as he's born again, as long as he's a child of God, it's okay.
He's a child of God. He does not know anything about financial management. Hey, money. He's a child of God. He does not have anything he's doing. He still trusts God. He has faith that God will lead him into what to do. He has graduated over 6-7 years and he's still trusting God on what to do. Yet he wants to marry. He has heard from God that you are his wife. Okay? Continue, sir.
So we want to look at, I want to explore that. Is just being born again or just being a Christian good enough to make a successful marriage?
We are asking you to. Do you think being a Christian, like just a born again, I've given my life to Jesus, is enough for a successful marriage?
So as a coach, I've asked people, what do you want? What do you want in your spouse? Or what kind of man do you want? What kind of woman do you want? And surprisingly, some people will say, as long as he's born again.
God-fearing.
That God-fearing, that is rampant.
God-fearing.
As long as he's God-fearing.
Who don't fear God?
As long as he's God-fearing, it's okay. It's not okay. Now, being born again is very important. It's a non-negotiable, right? Right? You must be a child of God. We know it's very important. It's like the foundation, right? However, it may not be enough for a successful and a healthy marriage. There are a lot of people who married as children of God, like born again. They are actually genuinely born again, and they actually have bad marriages because just being born again alone is not enough.
Yeah.
We say it again, it's not enough. Now, a lot of our parents, a number of these older Christians that say that by the time you look at their marriage, you find that there are a lot of unhealthy, things going on, right? And that's why we need to talk about this. That in addition to your being born again, there are other things that you need to have a successful marriage.
Yes. And one of those things is what me, when it comes to money, I like to put money first, because out of 100 things that you do in a day, 97 will include money. Even if you want to go to church, you want to go and serve God, it's transport that you use and reach church. So money first. How will you be a Christian and you do not have
Don't say like that. How will you be a Christian? No, not like that. We are just saying that because when you say how will you be a Christian, like there's an extra follow-come app that once you're a Christian, then there's a follow-come management script that comes to. So
okay, I'm sorry.
Head
of house say I am wrong. I apologize. Okay, so plus being a Christian, you need financial management skills. Hey, money talk. Me and money talk. You need financial management skills. Like, How do you earn money? You need value to be able to interpret into money. How do you intend to earn money? Spending habits, all of these things, like you need them so that you don't have issues in marriage. See, kabashing will not bring money. It's not by praying that you bring money. You have to interpret your value to be able to make money. Spending habits, you have to know how to manage debt, stay away from debt, all of these things. Abi?
Well, that kabashi will not bring money. I don't know, but I think that there's a place of prayer in making money. We are just saying that praying alone is not enough, right? So when it comes to finance, I can talk for the men, we talk for the women, right? A lot of times, a lot of Christian men don't take the place of being financially literate and financially educated important. But you need it, especially if you're going to have successful marriage. Like my wife said, you need to learn how to manage money. You need to understand, and that thing you need to understand. Okay, we'll talk about that later. You can be a Christian and not understand your role as a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we'll talk about that. That should be number 2.
Yes.
But let's look at finance, right? You need to understand that number 1, you are a provider, right? That's your responsibility. A lot of times, you see Christian men who they don't understand. They don't come in terms to that responsibility, that the financial responsibility of the home largely rests on the man.
The emperor,
right?
the conqueror.
So that is very, very important, that there's something in women that, you know, they love and enjoy being provided for. Now they are going to work, they are going to contribute, they are going to assist, but that does not mean you should abjugate your responsibility. And that thing about financial management, my wife always says, your spending, your ability to, so a lot of men they like to spend. They are odogu the spender. So if you are that kind of person that you don't have restraint or discipline in your spending habit, you have problem in marriage, even though you are born again. Right? Imagine you now. So you see some men now, they just sow anyhow. Your children's school fees, you go and sow it. Your wife is pregnant, we won't talk about that financial planning, your ability to plan ahead. But you have money for your wife's labor. Then you go and use it to sow seed, or you go and use it to borrow somebody money, or you even give it out, you dash out because somebody needs it, right? Those are dangerous money habits that will affect you, right? Now the third thing is also, you must, as a man, you must know financial plan. There's not something coming to my mind, I'll say it, but talk about that financial plan.
Say it. Let it flow. Like I need biro. I need to take.
So financial planning means that you know your responsibilities, you plan ahead. You know that you're going to pay school fees in the next 3 months. But you're not planning, you now wait until it's time for the school fees, then you now be running helter-skelter, puts the woman under pressure. Or you know your rent you need to pay rent in the next 12 months. And what you can do is to begin to save, let's say, 12 months ahead or even 6 months ahead at least. But you wouldn't do that. You are not saving. But when it's now 1 week when your rent is due,
pressure the pressure will now be getting
worse. So you increase the pressure in your home. Why? Because you don't plan. The fourth thing I will say, and I'll leave it to my honorable Christian money woman. She's the money woman. The fourth thing I would like to say is that a lot of mistakes that Christian men make is that because they think they are the head, they now think that they are the better money manager. That you are the head of the home does not mean that you are more skillful in money management. And in that area, you can understand that you can allow your wife take the lead. She knows how to manage money better. Allow her. She knows how to save better. Let her be the microfinance bank of the home. Like the way my wife is the microfinance bank. My personal microfinance bank. She saves better. And when I'm in that red state, and I say, Bayana, I just hyper. She brings it out. She don't bring it out from even me, I'll be shocked. So I had to learn a lot about money from her. But a lot of men are not humble enough to understand that you can actually learn from your wife. That you can be a Christian and you are blinded by that. You're not learning. That you're not allowing your wife lead in where she can, she's more better. You are not everything. You are not omnipotent. You are not omniscience. You are the reason why the woman is there is to help you.
And as for the women, we are Christians, it is not enough to have a successful marriage. You need financial intelligence. We all need, myself inclusive. I'm going to highlight 3 reasons. The first one is that you cannot come into marriage empty. I'm always saying this, that the Bible says one shall chase 1,000, the other shall chase 1,000. And the 2 of them with God will now come together and chase 10,000, Abby. So you're not coming into the marriage with 0. No. Invest in yourself before coming into marriage. And when you come into marriage, you are not empty. Financial intelligence is needed. It's not about how much you bring to the table. No, but
so sometimes, yeah, the reason why this is very important, the reason why a lot of women have the problem is because sometimes they grew up in homes that they never saw their mother contribute to anything. Their mother was a stay-home mom, and the father contributed. Am I not?
Yes, and the good thing now is I'm a stay-home mom too, but I'm making money from home. It's not like I have it 9 to 5. I'm not going out. I go out once in a while to catch fun, create content. It's not like I have it 9 to 5 that I'm going to. So the good side of that is, yes, maybe some parents back then, some women back then, they were stay-home moms and they could not work, no nothing. Some didn't even go to school at all. They just wanted to be at home.
So what I'm saying is that because of their used to that, they now expect that, okay, because actually it's common, right? And that's why we're saying that when people are even getting married, they should understand their background. A woman that grew up in a home that she saw that her mother the father was the sole breadwinner, right? When she gets to marriage, she's most likely will be expecting that same thing. That's what I'm saying. So, but now that we are now telling you that.
Do you know that that's even my 3rd point?
That's the 3rd point. Oh, wow.
That's even the 3rd point. So the first point is you for yourself. Like me, I'm still surprised. Before marriage,
well, you know,
hey, would you not? You know, when I talk about you're not making my own money, like I'm trying to say, when I was single, I was making my own money. Why should I still be married and making my own money? We now come together to become a first. So I like me for myself. Working is a normal thing. It's not supposed to be because I'm a woman or I'm a man. Like it's a basic adult something that you should do. If you don't get married, like the truth is not everybody's going to get married. So if you do not marry, sure, you not have something doing for yourself. So now coming into marriage, don't come empty. Financial intelligence should let you know that you should not come empty. And then the second thing is, don't come into marriage with the mentality of my money. Like me, I'm even so big on that. Don't come into marriage with the mentality.
Used to come with that mindset.
Of course. Some people do. They come into marriage with that. My money is my money, money is our money. That is not true. That is not true. See, what God has joined together is not just let nobody, let no money self put asunder.
Glory!
Nothing should put asunder.
Hallelujah.
Okay, because now you think it's your money, but it's actually not just your money. One way or the other, that man is improving your earning potential, is helping you do some things, and the same way you two are helping him do some things, is coming on to a favorable environment that would increase his earning potential, his ability to work, and him too is
also being serviced.
So he's servicing you, that
you are servicing him.
You're comfortable to work. So the most important thing, don't let's lose focus. The most important thing I'm saying is this mentality of my money. No, it's not your money. Like it is what it is. It is not your money. It's now we. There's no me in marriage. It's a we thing. And then the last thing I wrote here is that do not compare or compete. When it comes to the issue of finances, don't compare for any reason. It started out with coming from a background where your father does everything. Don't come into marriage expecting your husband to be your father. If your father was 100% financially responsible for your home, he worked for them, I respect him, well done, sir. But please do not expect that from your husband. In fact, if you expect it, don't even let me say that. If you expect it, communicate it. But don't even compare. Don't compete. Don't compare him to your father or to your friend's husband or to anything. Don't compare and don't compete. If you're working.
So, but like, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Just a question.
Yes.
Do you think it's wrong for a woman to be like that? Like, okay, I saw my mom. My mom never contributed financially. My father was the sole breadwinner. my mom never contributed and they had a beautiful marriage, right? Do you think going into marriage with that disposition is wrong? Or do you think it's wrong?
No matter what I think, no matter
Now
how
this-
beautiful their marriage is, yours can always get better. Our parents are always wanting for us to get better,
But
better
what
with
if
everything.
that's what she wants? Okay, say for example, I know a prominent person in the US, so I know in Nigeria. She wanted, before she chose what she wanted to marry, she wanted to be a stay-home mom. And that's what she wanted. Now, her husband wanted a woman that will be a stay-home mom that is not working.
Wonderful!
That's where I'm going to.
They should communicate it.
Uh-huh.
See, to each his own.
So
Communicate it. If it's okay,
Uh-huh.
like sincerely, just care, no problem.
Mhm.
Like me now, for example, let me use myself as example. Me, I'm not working from a place of survivor. I'm not working to pay rent or to buy food or to get me. I am working from a place of purpose to make influence,
enjoy.
impact. Yeah. See the emperor, the conqueror. This is the emperor, the conqueror. It's not like I don't help. I don't know if you understand. So most important thing is we communicate.
She me that talk this one. She got me a phone.
She's so sick. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know. And the reality of the matter is that because maybe, at least as a man, I've been able to something that's sorted. So she's not strong. She's not thinking about what are we going to eat. Where is the house going from? Our money can be using to tutori husband. You understand? So she's
And I'm not making it to hide it from him, like you should not
Lele
know
bodo
something.
shade
The
mama.
money is there. So it's as much his own as much as it's my own. So and I'm not competing. We're not
the next one she's
comparing.
buying
We
from. Should I tell
communicate.
you? Continue.
This man.
So
Okay, so don't compete, don't compare, and then another form of competition is
before you go there, audio, just don't forget. Don't forget though. Don't forget though. So but I want to actually stress that point that I don't think the problem is what you want or what you learn from your parents. I think that number one, like she said, that make sure you communicate it before you marry and be sure that your partner wants that. Number two, more importantly, if you can get someone that wants what you want, just like the same way that man wants a woman that will stay at home, right? And another thing is the fact that you're not contributing financially to your home does not mean you're not contributing.
You know me, I'm big on that one.
Yes, I know you're big on that one, but there are people who work because we have to validate people that that's what they want, that's what they are used to, that's how they've been programmed, and it's okay. The thing is, that find someone that wants the same thing you want and let it be clearly communicated. The reason why I said this is that there are women that I know of. I'm a therapist, so I can tell you for free. There are women that actually have money. They want to contribute, and their husband is saying no.
Yes.
And their husband feels threatened
When she starts.
when she wants to even contribute. I know a man. No, okay, let me not say that one. But I heard story of, and it's true. It's not like a story. It's what is happening, and I know you can relate. That a woman used her money to buy something in the home, and the husband say, "Go and return it. You are insulting me." Yes. So that was that. The problem is not whether you have or not. The problem is that have you communicated it with your spouse, and are you both wanting the same thing? If you want the same, so if you know that you want to be contributing, because that's not the moment the problem in their family because they have money.
So it goes on to see the conclusion is two cannot work together except they agree.
Yeah.
So to each his own, or whatsoever it is that you see. In fact, if the woman wants to be the primary provider, if the husband is okay with it, scale no problem.
I like when my wife talks. So.
Hey, bring my baby, bring my baby, bring my baby, bring my baby.
Yeah, this video.
Bring my baby, my baby, my baby. How are you, my darling?
My baby.
So like we're saying, two cannot work together except they agree. So whatsoever it is that you want to do, if the man is to be the sole provider, make sure you're on the same page. If the two of you want to share it whatsoever percentage, if the woman wants to be the primary provider,
No.
agree whatsoever.
I not agree for that one. I protest. No. The The only exception to that rule is that the woman being the primary provider. I'm sorry, that's my own personal. I don't agree.
Okay.
Dear man, you are the primary provider. She supports you, she partners with you, but you are the primary provider. We don't want any. We have zero tolerance for lazy men. Now there are men who, it's not like they are lazy. They don't just have a job. We understand, but you don't want to work. No, we don't support that here, please.
Okay, so on to the second point. We've been on one point since, so like,
but I
hope
you got it.
Of course,
right?
you're getting value.
So we are saying that being a Christian is not enough.
For a successful marriage,
for a successful marriage, you need more than that. You need to have. We have scripture for this. So the Bible says, with your faith,
add virtue.
Add virtue.
Add character.
Add character. You understand? So it's not like you're talking from my head. It is scriptural that you need to add this to this.
Because faith without works.
We want to know in the comment section. Share with us in the comment section what you feel. Okay, second point.
Okay, so the first point is financial intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Then the other one is emotional intelligence. You
And
cannot just
emotional
be a Christian.
availability.
And emotional availability. You cannot just be a Christian and you're emotionally unavailable. You're not you don't have emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, like, is for example, now, man of God, is he every day that you're always doing prayer and fasting? I'm just asking. It's not my own husband I'm asking. You marry wife is at home. She's not firewood, excuse me. You are always doing prayer and fasting, and you easily give to people outside while your wife is starving inside. No. It's not allowed.
Okay,
what do you think?
so let me speak to the men. She's gonna speak for the women, right? Now, when it has come to my notice, dear men,
okay,
that you're not emotionally available, and it's not good. It's not good.
It's not.
So, what we mean emotional availability is that as a Christian man, you must understand that your emotions are important. However, your wife's emotions are very, very important. Her feelings are valid, right? You cannot be, ignoring your wife's feeling, and every time all you're thinking about is logic. Sometimes the issue is not for women. Don't think
we're emotional beings. Sometimes I'm not logical.
So you need to know that as a man, you are more logical. The woman is more like a feeler. And when she's talking to you, she's talking what she feels, not necessarily what she's thinking. So you must, as a man, you must know that, you must understand that, you must be that emotionally intelligent to be aware enough to know that your wife is talking, but she's just expressing her feelings. And those feelings are valid. One of the reasons why it's very difficult for a lot of men to argue with their wives is because you are talking logic, your wife is talking emotions. So what she's saying does not make sense, but it is real. It is reality. She's feeling it, and you cannot say she's lying. She's sad. But you're saying, are you sad? So what you can do is to learn how to validate your wife's emotions. Validate her emotions. It's not the time she's crying, allow her to cry. A lot of men, when your wife is complaining or say something, you are looking for a solution. She's not looking for a solution. No, she's not looking. She's smarter than you. Many times, she knows what she should do. She's telling you because she's pouring her emotions. But when you are too quick to give her a solution, you are looking for trouble. You just say, you don't understand me. You are not listening to me. You say, it's not me that I'm just trying to give you solution now. You understand? So it's important that as a man, you learn to validate and understand your wife's emotions, right? It's very, very important. When your wife, let me tell you a secret. When your wife is talking to you, what she wants is for you to listen. She doesn't necessarily want you to give her a solution. She wants to know you are there for her. She wants to know that you are with her. You understand that, you feel what she's feeling. She wants to feel heard. She wants to feel seen, right? And that's all she wants. Once you can do that, you listen to her. She wants to cry, give her a shoulder to cry, and allow her to cry well. Once she's done, she will just clean her tears, and you'll be surprised. She will go and cook good food for you, and she will show you action in the other room. You'll be blown away, right? But when you start giving, or you shut her down, you always cry. You are doing like a baby. What's your problem? What's your problem? Is that how a Christian used to do? Is that like, you know, it's not using Bible to blackmail your wife? You will shake it. All right, so it's important that you do. I say something about for the women.
Okay, and so for the women, just like man of God has said, we are emotional beings, and these men are logical beings. So when you are all emotional about issues, you have to apply emotional intelligence. I know you are the emotional person, but you have to consider them like they are humans too. And sort of a secret, men are babies, like they are in fact they are our first babies. So we have to consider that we cannot always just be about emotions. Let us be trying to be logical once in a while. As much as they are trying to understand our emotions, we too should try to understand their logic. When they want to talk to us, we should not just be all about the emotions. Let us listen to them, all those kind of things. If he doesn't want to talk about something now, men can be like that, so that you don't get to chase him into his cave. If he doesn't want to talk about something like that, don't cry. Don't be a cry baby, please. Like Jesus baby.
Cry, yo. Don't cry, yo. Don't cry. Cry. You have to cry.
If you don't push him into the cave now, okay, now a man that your cry is sometimes. If it's not ready for
it's not every time, but cry. Don't tell you should not cry. Okay. Please cry. Cry.
Look for the best time to have conversation, not like once he opens the door and then he comes
like
and hey, so can you calm down first? At least even if it's just for him to take his bath, even if it's just for him to eat or something, just I know the thing is peppering your body and you just want to let it out of it. Me too, I used to do it though. I used to do it, peppering my body and I just want to let it out in this. Please, let's be calming. Let's be calming down. Let's be calming down. Please. Wisdom is profitable to direct. Please, let's wisdom.
Okay, so another thing that emotional intelligence. But let's go to the next thing. I think the next thing that I would like to talk about is communication.
Communication, yes.
Right.
Being a Christian is not enough for
right?
successful
You don't know
marriage.
how to
Financial intelligence, emotional intelligence, and now communication intelligence.
Now, so now, let's something I want to say. I'll talk up to the men. You talk to the women, right?
Okay.
So now, one of the things you will learn when you are doing your premarital counsel will tell you communication is important in marriage. Even everywhere, communication is important. Communication is important. Yes, but now when people hear about communication is important, what they are thinking about is, okay, I will just talk. I will say my mind. No, communication does not start with saying your mind, especially as a man. Communication, the most important part of communication is listening. The most important part of communication is listening. And you must learn to listen. Listening is a skill. Listening is not the same as hearing. Hearing is a function of your senses to receive sound. So you can be hearing and not listening. Listening means that you are paying attention to what is said and you are receiving what is said to understand what is said. So that is listening. So you have to learn to listen to your wife. Now, when you're listening to your wife, you are not listening to respond. You are listening first to understand. And when you are listening, you're not listening from your frame of reference. That's what my wife told me, say, Kilonso, what are you saying? Because you are hearing, but you're not listening. You're not putting yourself in her own shoes. She's a woman, right? You know, there was a time I had an experience with my wife. She would never know. But so I'm very big on be emotional, but learn how to communicate your emotions. So there was a time, and she really grabbed it. That was the first and the last time she did it. But she said something very powerful. Babe, is it like I should not express my emotion again? She admitted she not express the emotion well, but she does. I should not express my emotion again. You know, So what I'm saying is that I've even lost my train of what did I even get there? So what I'm saying is that you need to listen,
Okay,
right?
listen.
Listening is put yourself in her shoes, right? When she's talking, put yourself in her. She's a woman. She in a month she will go through menstruation. She will go to menstruation pain. She will go to ovulation pain. She will be pregnant. Like they are going through they are going through a lot. So when they are communicating to you, maybe Monday you just come like you want to do the do, and they are saying, "Hey, I'm tired." Like, what have you done? What are you doing this morning? So if you are not listening, you are going to put yourself in a lot of problems. So listen a lot. Now, in listening, right? You must understand that you not just listen with your ears, you listen with your eyes. Pay attention. Show your wife that you're listening. Know that your wife is know that your wife is talking and you're pressing for you. That's not listening. Sometimes your wife wants full attention. Take your phone, drop it, and listen to your wife. Listen with your eyes, listen with your ears. Then when your wife says, when your wife will tell you something, you will not remember. So why do that? Why do that? If I'm not going to be preaching what I'm not practicing. So I used to remember when you tell me, Abi, your wife tell you something that, babe, we are going out 4 o'clock tomorrow. You said yes, but that yes you said, you're not listening. No, you don't know what you were saying yes to. Only for the time to come. You have to say, yeah, it's time. Say, yeah. time for what? Right, listen. Right, it's very, very important. Yes, please.
Actually, this goes both ways. Communication. Everything I have said for men, just
copy and paste.
Just copy and paste and push for.
So what do you think women have problem when it comes to communication? What are the communication problems?
Okay, I think, well, coming from personal experience, so we want to just talk, and sometimes we're even saying things that we don't mean. No, I'm sure I do that one too. Let me catch myself.
See, let me say this one before you say it. Very important.
We even say things we don't mean.
As a man,
in a couple of occasions, my husband will say I said this, I'll say no. Yes, I didn't know. Oh, gosh. So that's not what I mean now. Like, that's not what I was trying to say. So women, we just want to talk. Please, let's be reducing.
Let me quickly. That's a very powerful point. Let me say that to the men. One thing you must learn as a man is that there are times when your wife is talking, she don't mean her more. If you go and follow what she's saying at that time, you just kill yourself.
So we just talk from emotions. now wait till they feel at that point.
At that time they are saying no.
Like me, I remember you don't love me. Like, what did we carry? What did you show? No. I said, you don't love me.
The fact that you will see the attitude. You don't love me. You're like, where did that come from?
Where did that come from? So none of them.
You're not doing anything for me.
Hey, you're not doing anything for me.
She does not mean it though. She said it from her feelings.
Women, please. So let's stop. Like, let's try to reduce speaking from our emotions or feelings every time. Well, these men, they are logical beings. We're just emotional beings. So for us to communicate, another thing. Hey, I never said remembering. When it comes to communication, you see, women try to be saying the most important thing. Okay, you went to the market. Okay, your husband comes back from work now. And he says, okay, so how was your day? If they are important things, at that point, maybe he does not have the luxury of time to attend to every details. And he now asks you, how was your day? Hey! That's how when I was out. That's how a woman selling fish. He said my yellow was not yellowing. My red was shifting to one side. Please, if those details are not necessary, I know we want to talk, we want to share with them. But see, when there is time to have all of that conversation, you can. But see, no time and season for everything. When to just leave those details, those extra talk, and just go into the details. Oh yeah, I was at the market and then I did this and then I'm back. I hope this helps you. Comment, please, subscribe, like. Thank you for watching.
No, we are not done. No, don't go. So we are not done. No.
Oh.
So there's something I wanted to add
okay.
to that. Not to that, but to what we were saying previously about the listening, right? Now, one of the very important part of listening is that one of the laws of listening and communication is that always allow your spouse to finish talking before you say what you want to say. When you interrupt your spouse when she's talking, you guys are communicating, then you interrupt. That's not a good thing, right? So no matter how the thing is born inside of you, allow your spouse to finish what they are saying before. We are going to do a video on communication. God helps us, but I'm just chipping this in. Then she said something about when a woman speaks out of her emotions. Now, I'm going to tell you for a fact, there are times when you speak out of the emotion. No matter how you speak out of the emotion. However, there's something my wife does, and when she knows that she have blow, she has now calmed down. She will now calm. You will now see, she should not try to, that's very intelligent.
You did not try to what?
You know what it is to do.
What do I do?
She can now.
What do I do?
She'll be like, yeah, okay. And they see this one. How she will cook good food? She will go and buy chicken.
So you're trying to say I don't need to apologize verbally?
No, she has even improved. I'm only saying that she's a good woman, man. She's really a very good woman. I can say that with my full chest, man. She's a sweet woman. Yeah. She will now the funny thing, she will now even say I'm sorry again. She can even kneel down.
I used to say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I used to kneel down.
Oh yeah.
Social media.
The Odogres and the Conquest. So what we're saying is that when you have chilled, you can now go to your husband and I think men apologize, do those things he likes, anything he likes, just do it. I saw one video on Instagram. They say, hey, how do you take care of a woman? How do you make a woman feel loved? They say plenty things, give her money, do that, this thing. For a man, show up naked and bring food.
I'm done.
There's much more to say, right? What we can do is probably do a part 2 where we'll talk about other things, right? We promise part 2 is coming, right? But let us know in the comment section, what are the things you think that Christians need to have a successful marriage, not just to have to they are being born again. Share with us in the comment section. And if you've not subscribed yet, click on the subscribe button and click on the notification button also. All right. We'll see you next time. Bye.